Hi guys, here we go again. Today I want to have a little look with you at some of the struggles of decision making in songwriting. And what I want to show you is a part of a song which is actually a theme of the chorus of the song, which I also use in the intro as a variation with some different chords and some different rhythmic details. But basically, it's the chorus as it's gonna be later on in the song, but without vocals. And I came up with several different options, and I'm still yet a bit indecisive, and I wanna just invite you to have a look over my shoulder and struggle with me together which parts to keep and which to throw out. If you're looking here, we're having three different keyboard melodies which I consider putting into the part, but I'm not sure if I will use any of that at all. And I'm putting so much thought into these questions. When is it too much? When is something missing? And here it might be too much to use all of it, but I want to show you nonetheless. First, I'm muting these things and let you listen to the whole section. As usual, this is my writing setup. There is nothing mixed. There's a basic volume leveling going on, sometimes a little bit of panning, but there is no EQing, no effects, nothing. It's just dummy sounds on the guitars. I'm using the Neural DSP Gojira on the rhythm guitars because it just sounds pretty well out of the box. And for the lead guitars, I'm mostly using the Plini. And for the clean guitars, also the Plini or sometimes the Cory Wong plugin. I'm loving that Neural DSP stuff, to be honest, because it just gets me halfway decent sounds right out of the box without having to tweak anything. So let's listen to it. Alright, so that's the part. Harmony-wise, it's pretty heroic, pretty straightforward, but I guess that's what I expect from a chorus to sound like. And now I'm first of all adding everything that I wrote to put on top of that. Probably I'm just keeping the part the way that you just heard it, but probably I'm adding some of these things. So all together with a two-voiced lead and a little arpeggiated chords going on in the background, it sounds like this. So you can already hear it changes the feel of the part quite drastically, makes it sound even more like a hymn, and it gets pretty dense when I'm putting all that on top. So first thing I'm doing is I'm removing the lead melody and I'm just keeping that part with the arpeggiated chords, which soloed sounds like that. So yes, some basic chords of the part, arpeggiated and with some minor variations in it. Sound-wise, it's yeah, like a music box. Pretty bell-like, chimey. And I like them because they're cutting through pretty well in the mix and always add a nice feel to it. So I guess we're gonna hear the whole section again with the leads muted, but with that part put a bit in the foreground. And so on. And actually I like that pretty much. So what I'm gonna do is I will duplicate the track, because right now it's a bit too much full front for me. So I'm adding a second layer of it. Putting it in a different octave. Probably put it an octave up. And most importantly, I'm going to pan it to the other side and put both of the tracks way more in the background. And I also got to duplicate the instrument track. And now I have panned the lower octave to the right, and I'm panning that to the left. Adjusting the volume. And see how that sounds. And that sounds quite nice. Of course, it's very dense right now, and Björn has got to do a lot when mixing it to widen the whole thing, and the mastering will do its part to widen it even further so that you can hear everything. I would have to mess around with the volumes right now to adjust everything so that it's fitting, but for the moment it's okay. What I'm doing now is I'm muting that. And now we'll listen to the lead melodies, which resemble the vocal line, and in the ending move on or shift into a bit of a lead melody. So I'd love to keep that, and as with many situations, when I'm indecisive, I'm listening to it time and again until I can make a choice. So let's hear it again. I'm liking that, but nonetheless I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it, because you always gotta take the context into consideration, and I would have to listen to the song from the start to that part and see if it's working out, if it sounds nice or if it sounds like too much of the good stuff. Because it's easy to come up with good ideas, and the hard part is to decide which of these ideas to keep and which to dump. And I'm pretty much on the side of Misha from Periphery in that regard, who I just heard in an interview saying that no matter how much time and effort you put into a part or into a piece, you've got to be willing to throw it all away in an instant. So I guess that's it for now. There's no final result. I'm not sure what of that you're going to hear on the record when it's done, but it's been lots of fun writing it, and it's a lot of pain in the butt to make all that decisions. So that's it for today. Stay tuned and see you next time. Bye.